Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, in various places on the internet. It's 11:26 a.m. according to a computer clock on Friday, February 13, 2015, and this is my review of original Sailor Moon episode number 16, Dream of a White Dress, Usagi Becomes a Bride. This episode originally aired in Japan on June 27, 1992. It probably isn't relevant. I think you could skip this episode, or at least most of it. I'll explain. We learn something in this episode. Ms. Haruna, Usagi's teacher, her last name is Sakurada. So Haruna Sakurada. Okay. Usagi, there's this funny sequence where Usagi's daydreaming that she's a bride, and she's married to both Tuxedo Mask and Motoki, which is fun. I don't think Motoki himself actually appears in this episode, but anyway, come to think of it, neither does Tuxedo Mask or Mamoru. So they're limited to daydreams in this episode. This is the first episode where Usagi's mom and Rei meet each other. I guess that's significant because Usagi and Rei are going to be lifelong friends, and she's going to hang over at Usagi's house, so I guess this is relevant. Then again, her mom met Ami off screen apparently, so whatever. We learn Rei attends a different school. There's no details given, but yeah, Rei attends a different school than Usagi and Ami. Luna has to yell at Usagi and Rei that they're basically wasting their time trying to enter this homemade wedding dress contest. That they should focus on fighting the enemy and stuff like that. It's weird that Rei has to be reminded of this. The anime series seems to be making Rei almost as childish as Usagi in a way. I don't know if I like that, because they're basically both being immature. There's a bit Usagi and Naru's home ec teacher, I forget her name, but she's engaged to be married to a short, lowly businessman. He's just an average guy, not really attractive, but she's agreed to marry him, and they're in love, and I think that's nice. In fact, when she gets possessed, because Nephrite gave her a possessed piece of fabric to make her wedding dress, and she changes her appearance, and she yells at her fiance, throws away his bouquet of flowers that he brought her. He still sticks by her, and they eventually do get married. Much to the girl's surprise that he would stick with her, which is nice. It's weird. He picks up the bouquet when he leaves her place, but later on you can see it's still sitting there by her door. I wonder if he brought it back, or brought another one to her. I don't know. Luna has to detect the obvious. When Usagi sees her teacher's behavior, she thinks, oh, she's entering the contest, she's going to be stiff competition. She's going to be tough competition for me. Luna has to be the one to realize there's something weird going on with the teacher. Why doesn't Usagi pick up on this kind of stuff by now? There's a bit where we learn that Ami really has no plans to get married for a very long time. We see Rei's grandpa again, and again he's a dirty old man. He smiles when he's able to see Ami's skirt, and Yeah. I don't like Grandpa. I don't think he's even in the manga. He's just, yeah. It seems to me that Luna just talks whenever she feels like it. It doesn't matter who's nearby. She talks, in the presence of Usagi's mom, and somehow she doesn't pick up on it, even though Usagi replies to Luna. She talks at the shrine when the grandpa's present. So, yeah, okay, whatever. It seems that there's a lot of violence toward relatives in this episode. When Usagi spills the beans that the cake that her mom serves Rei was bought at a train, was bought somewhere near a train station instead of being homemade. Usagi's mom whacks Usagi over the head with a serving tray, or I don't know what it is, something that she's holding with her. And later on, when Grandpa decides to ask Ami to marry him, dirty old man, then Rei beats him with like a broom or something. I forget what it was, but yeah. Okay, that I can get behind. It's weird when Usagi wants to steal her mom's curtains to make a wedding dress. She's gone into like this stealth mode where she's got like a piece of fabric or something wrapped around her head and by her nose. She looks really silly. I don't know what the point of that was. Is she supposed to be in disguise? Because it doesn't work at all. Usagi uses her transformation pendant this episode to become a beautiful bride to infiltrate the contest. To find out the evil plot and save the teacher. I forgot to mention it in the last episode, but they do this in this episode again. Ami and Rei do the whole speech thing. They're stealing Usagi's bit, and Usagi gets mad about it. And they say in the name of the moon. They don't say like in the name of Mercury or in the name of Mars. The transformation sequence is a bit weird here. It shows all three of them transforming, and they intercut between them. But Ami and Rei do their, Mercury power makeup and Mars power makeup lines after a whole thing grasping the pen. When they're already starting the transformation, that's when they called out. It's kind of weird. It is weird. And Usagi, Ami, and Rei go to a speech declaring who they are right as their transformations are finishing, and their lips don't move at all. They're just saying this stuff over the stock footage. I guess I better get used to this kind of stuff in this anime. When they attend the home ec teacher's wedding at the end of the episode, Rei meets Ms. Haruna for the first time. Whether that's going to be relevant at all, who knows, because Rei doesn't even attend Usagi's school, so I don't think it really matters. But yeah, they kind of meet each other. So overall, this is a good episode, but I think the only scene that you really would need to watch was when Rei comes over to Usagi's house and meets her mom. It's for an ulterior motive to get her mom to teach her how to sew so she can enter the wedding dress contest. But yeah, you can watch just that part and nothing comes of it because her mom's actually a terrible sewer. But and then just end it after Luna yells at both of them. And that's it. That's all that you have to watch from this episode. Other than that, it's really not relevant. So, that's it. It's a good episode. It's just not really important. And it's 11:36 a.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.